Good morning. It is Thankful Thursday here at queenbeing.com. My name's Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and we'll get going. All right. So it is February the 8th, Thursday, 2018. And I am grateful for so many things. So let me just do it. While you guys are getting here, while the chat is popping up, let me just remind you, tell me what you're grateful for today. Tell me what makes you happy. Tell me what makes you feel good. Good morning, everybody. Today, I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the amazing new admin team here and for Malta who came before them. I am grateful for my office, my home, my family, my mastermind group, my son who last night played in the honor band concert and rocked. I could go on and on. All of my children. Yeah. So tell me what you're grateful for today, everybody. And let's get going. I'm going to say hello to everybody and see how everybody's doing. Let's do it. Good morning, Sweet Munster. Good morning, Sharon Penny, and welcome. Good morning, Ms. Shannon. Thank you for being here. Hello, hello. James F. is here. Hello, James F. Welcome back. I think if you're the James, I think you are. Welcome back. And if not, welcome. He says, hey, y'all, how's it? It's good. How is it for you, sir? Miss Hope is back, says good morning, Angie and everybody. Good morning, Hope. How are you feeling? Have you been stomping on those eggshells like we discussed? Sansu Wellness is here. Hello, beautiful. How are you? She says, good morning. Thanks. Narc is contacting me about taxes, asking for money. I don't think you owe him a single penny. Based on all the things he's done and the fact that you're where you are. I think you need your money to do what you need to do. And if I'm you, I wouldn't give him a penny, personally. Yeah. Dima is here again. Good morning, Dima, and welcome back, my friend. Let's see here. And we have Andrea Christensen in the house. Good morning, my friend. Welcome back. Loretta Holland. Hello, Loretta. Welcome back. And Andrea says she's grateful for her kids, family, friends, and me. And you guys, thank you so much. And back at you, girl. Good stuff. Sue says, I hate the autocorrect. I know, right? Rose says, difficult morning. Rose, I just saw your message right before I went live, the message you sent me after I responded to yours, and I'm so sorry to hear it. I am. I know it's difficult, and I don't want to get into a bunch of details, but there are concerns for my daughter about a similar thing. So I feel your pain on a different level. I'm so sorry. Shannon O'Brien says, grateful for the internet store where I buy my tie-dye supplies. Yes, I cannot wait to see what is going on with all of that. And Hope says, I'm grateful for my strength and in my boundaries. That is amazing, Hope. I'm so proud of you. I know you have worked so hard to get there, and it's just beautiful to see it. You're blossoming, my friend. Maura DeLuca in the house. Hello, beautiful. How are you? She says, hi, everyone, and good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sharon Penny says, I'm grateful for my family, who I almost lost due to my ex-narc. They are in my life stronger than ever. That is a beautiful thing, and I'm so happy to hear it, Sharon. Amazing news. I'll tell you, they do have a way of isolating us from people who might support us, don't they? Pardon me. Sarah Smith says, good morning, Angie. So much stronger after yesterday. Option chosen, moving forward, staying strong. Love, love, love that. Sarah, that is amazing. She says, thank you for your support. It was a setback. I've sprung forward. Beautiful. I'm proud of you. That's amazing. Congratulations. Good stuff. Ms. Juanetta Kavanaugh is back. Good morning, Juanetta, and welcome back, my friend. Where did her thing go? There it goes. She says, good morning, everyone. And Bonnie says, good morning. I'm thankful for sun being out today. Yes, it is out here too. It is beautiful. And she says, and for the clothes on my back and the food in my fridge. I'm also grateful for those things. Excuse me, my nose just started itching. I'm also grateful for both of those things and for you, Bonnie. Good to see you today. Maura DeLuca says, grateful for warm bubble baths. Girl, I am with you on that. Yes, indeed. And that makes me want to be grateful for my bathroom, which I know is silly, but I like my bathroom. It's a good bathroom. Okay. Bella Amherst says, hello and welcome all. Welcome and hello all. Thankful Thursday. Grateful for this fabulous group, Angie, and all the many members who find this place to learn and thrive together. Gratitude to all. That's beautiful, Belle. And back at you, girl. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here. And we have Cheryl Wooster in the house. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome back. She says, ugh, I'm grateful for those who stand behind me and give me my strength. My narc knows I'm leaving him, and full force major hoovering and love bombing has commenced. Yeah, that's to be expected. Just play along and then go when you're ready to go. If he's hoovering and love bombing, that means he's not being a jerk to you for the time being. So use that to your advantage, pretend everything's fine, but still continue to get your stuff together and try not to fall for it. Is that helpful? I hope it's helpful. Hugs to you, Cheryl. I understand your pain. Yes. Good morning, beautiful Nargis. How are you? I'm okay. How are you? And I'm glad to see you back today. Shannon says, I think I missed the rest. Oh, there it goes. She says, hello, Mark. I only see I had and you, and I think there's something else going on there that I missed, Shannon, but I'll check it out. Sam Chewy is here. Good morning, Sam, and welcome back. Says morning, still working. Working is important. Hugs and love to you, my friend. James F. says, I'm grateful for you, Angie, and the awesome community of people like you that support us. I'm also grateful I had the bravery to file for divorce, letting her leave. Life is so much more peaceful. Oh, I felt so much peace in just reading that. I'm so happy to hear that you were strong enough to do that, and I'm proud of you for doing it. And I'm also grateful for you and our awesome community. Thank you, James. Shannon says, hello, dear Maura. And Narga says, I am, you see the weather, tummy virus. Oh, I'm under the weather. I'm so sorry to hear that, Nargis. I hate that feeling, and I totally understand. Get some rest, take care of yourself, and know that I'm sending you positive healing energy. I'm so sorry. Sansu Wellness says, I don't know him a cent. That's right, girl. Saying that we owe the IRS money. He's probably lying. Yeah. Don't fall for him and for that he's just looking for money from you, I'm guessing. You're smart. Don't listen to him. Bonnie says, I'm grateful that my 3 faves, Angie, Dana, and Grannon, have found each other. I love you guys. Oh, thank you so much, Bonnie. I love that too. I have really, I really enjoy Dana. I enjoy Richard. I really think it's, important to spread awareness about this stuff. And I think Dana, Richard, and I are all on a similar wavelength in certain ways, so we have different delivery, but similar thoughts on the whole recovery thing. So I'm actually going to be interviewing Ollie Matthews in the next week or so, and he's a little different than the rest of us, but I'm excited to see how that goes. So I'll be sharing some videos with you from him as well as we go forward. AB says, good morning, Angie and all. It is my birthday today. Thankful for the gift of life. All right, AB, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear AB. Happy birthday to you. I always sing to everybody who tells me it's their birthday. Morris says, hi, Shannon. And everybody wish AB a happy birthday today, by the way. Ellen May says, I am 66 years old and I went outside, oh no, to shovel snow for a half an hour today. I get my strength from God and I listen to the Bee Gees. Hey, girl, that's good exercise. And I'm glad that you did that as long as you feel good about it. I first thought you were doing it because you didn't have someone to help you, but now I see that you did it because you're strong and awesome. So awesome. Congratulations. I love it. I love it. Great exercise. Nargis says, I am grateful that things are going as wished, praying I'm able to succeed. I know you can. I know you can. Big hugs and love to you, my sister. Hugs and love to you. Mark Marshall says, can anyone tell me, oops, dang, I lost my place. Hold on. Mark. He says, can anyone tell me why a narcissist desires to try to take your power away? It is so confusing. And reasoning with a person like this makes me feel crazy. Mark, first of all, welcome to our little morning chat and to our Spanily. Secondly, yeah, I can tell you all about that. So the reason they want to take away your power is because, of course, they want to be in control. And if they take away your power, you are less likely to walk away from them, therefore removing what you have, which is, for them, a source of supply. They love being in control. And you're right, reasoning with a person like this is going to make you feel crazy because you're a reasonable person. People who are narcissistic do not have logic behind them when it comes to dealing with people. They refuse to communicate effectively, and they very often they do the going in circles thing. They blame you, they project on you, they gaslight you. That's where the crazy comes in. The best thing to do is I think the best way to compare it is to think about, a brick wall. Okay, so you have a brick wall, and that's the narcissist. And proverbially speaking, you're banging your head against the wall trying to get the wall to change. And what does change is that your blood and brains end up all over the wall, but what doesn't change is the brick wall, because they could just wash the blood and brains off and it's still a brick wall. Same deal with a narcissist. I think it's possible for a narcissist to change, but I very rarely, I can't say very rarely, I've never seen it for any amount of time. I mean, I've seen them use behavior modification before. I've seen them, be nicer on certain occasions or under less stress or whatever. But in the long run, they always go back to being who they are. That's just how narcissists roll. And I totally feel you. And I guarantee you, so does everybody else in this room right now, Mark. So welcome to the Spanily. Sam Chewy says, morning, still working. What time to continue? Focus on part-time as well as part-time work as well as next step. Sam, fill me in. I'm not understanding what you're saying right now exactly. Can you help me clarify that a little bit for me? Doreen B says, hi, Angie and Tribe. Good morning, Miss Doreen. Welcome back. She says, good morning. I'm grateful for my daughter, my mother, and music. Case in point, I'm going through changes, ripping out pages, rattling cages. I'm going through changes now. Love it. Love it. Love it. That's how we got to do it, girl. Sansu says, I have the papers ready to serve him. That is awesome. Good, good, good. And Empower says, I'm so grateful for you. You helped me realize that I'm really not crazy. That makes my day. Thank you so much for sharing that, Empowers. That's what I'm trying to do here, is make you realize you're not crazy and help you see what, kinds of sneakiness narcissists are all about. So thank you for sharing that. Hope Bradford is back. Hey, Hope, welcome back. She says, good morning, all. Good morning, good morning. Maura says, Hope, that's great. And she's talking to the other Hope. She says, I feel the same way. Daughter's dad keeps sending Hoover texts, and I'm still standing my ground. Maura, you're amazing. I'm proud of you. I'm just big hugs to you, my friend. That's amazing. Congratulations. Nicole Blotnicki in the house. Hello, Nicole. She says, good morning, Angie. I am thankful for you and the Spanily because it helps so much to have support like you guys. Thankful for waking up today. All my cats and pets. Oh, I forgot to talk about my cats. I'm thankful for those too. And she says, my lovely home and everything in life. Yeah, that is beautiful, Nicole. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad you included me in your list. And of course, the amazing Spanily. I'm grateful for all of you, including you, Nicole. Thank you. Trenda Fernandez is back. Girl, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? She says, good morning. Good morning. How are you? And Sansu Wellness says, yeah, she wants to have her narc served. She said, I just don't know his schedule. They try 3 times within a 7-day period. Oh, man. Well, hopefully they'll catch him at work or even, at home. Keep me posted. I hope that works out, well, because I know that's not cheap, is it? One out of Kavanaugh says, but then again, Sue, I think maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like if they serve him, that he would. I think if they can't find him, that can't you get like a default divorce or something, or is that? I guess that might be state by state. Let me know. I think that if I remember correctly, once somebody I knew had to run an ad in the paper or something, which I don't know how that would work. Say that was a long time ago, because they couldn't find their person to do the divorce. But anyway, keep me posted. One out of Kavanaugh says, I'm grateful for realizing I am so much more than I ever allowed him to make me think I was. I'm fierce and powerful. Thank you, Angie. Girl, that is beautiful. Fierce and powerful. Yes. Hell yeah, you are. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Bonnie says, Angie, why are narcs so sneaky? They're like secret agents, aren't they, though? I think they're sneaky for a couple different reasons, depending on the circumstances. I think when it comes to the manipulation stuff, I think it's just kind of in them to be that way. It's they, the way they go about it, because the fact is, they weren't so sneaky with the manipulation stuff, typically, the getting you sucked in thing, then they wouldn't get the quality of people they want. They don't want dummies. They don't want ugly, dumb people. They want attractive, smart people. So in order to get attractive, smart people to look at them and to consider them even, they need to be sneaky with their manipulation. When it comes to being in the relationship and sneaking around, there are different circumstances around that. For example, one of the things they do is they cheat sometimes. And when I don't know that your person does that, Bonnie, but I know that does happen in many narcissistic situations. And one of the things when they cheat, of course they have to be sneaky because they want to keep you as a main source of supply. It's all about maintaining the very delicate balance around their ego. They need to have a main source of supply, and then they need little satellite sources of supply. They need to do that whole narcissistic harem thing, whether they're male or female, it's irrelevant. Different types of supply for different types of narcissists. If we're talking about somebody with a more histrionic personality type, then they tend to want other lovers around, or other people who are admiring them physically around. If we're talking about an intellectual type, then we're talking about people who need to admire their intellect and their mad whatever skills, whatever it is that they're good at, or whatever their big thing is. So and so I think that's part of it. And I think part of it is they literally enjoy hurting people. I mean, not always physically, but sometimes physically, but mentally, emotionally, they like it if you cry about them. They like it, they like the drama, they like the excitement of it, which is disgusting. But I could go on and on about this for hours, so I'll stop here, Bonnie. But if you'd like me to, I'll make you a video about it. Let me know. Maria Calloway says, good morning. Good morning, Maria. She said, I'm grateful for learning to love myself more and knowing I deserve more. I love that. Love, 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 all of those things. She says, and you were awesome as well. Thanking God for you. Well, thank you, my friend. And back at you, my friend. All right. It's My Life is Back. Good morning. Welcome back. She says, good morning, Angie. I have doubts, but I forced myself to remember why I went out and moved on. Thankfully, he reminded me this morning. Oh my gosh. See, isn't that funny? They don't even know sometimes how their little games pan out. But I'm so glad that you took it for what it was and for what it was worth. Hugs and love to you, my friend. Do you want to talk about it? Amanda Bowman says, good morning. Grateful for my minions. I assume you mean your children. Body jam dance class. Ooh, that sounds fun. I want to learn about that. And celebrating gaining my goal body weight. Healthy and divorced. Yippee! Amanda, that is all amazing stuff. Congratulations. And I don't know if I've seen you here before, so let me just tell you, welcome to this family. And if I have and I've missed you, I'm so sorry, but welcome anyway. Happy to have you. And I'm grateful for you to be here today. Nicole Blotnicki, oh, poor girl. She says she's suffering from the flu, which, oh, I've heard horrible things about the flu lately. It's really bad right now. She said she spent all day sick and then 6 hours in the emergency room. Oh my gosh. Oh, horrible. But she's thankful she can drink fluids. Girl, that is one positive girl right there. Okay. That's exactly the way you need to feel, is thankful you can drink fluids. Thankful for whatever you can find in that cloud, wherever the silver lining is. That's perfect. And I certainly hope you feel better. Hugs and love to you, my friend. Positive healing energy coming your way. All right, let's see here. Morris says, as I've told you, I do not want or foresee wanting a romantic relationship with you. There have been too many lies, promiscuity, and disrespect. I hope you can work on you for you. She says, in my opinion, that entails finding a good therapist to help you find out what has caused you to repeatedly act out in this way, hurting so many people, endangering your own health. Is this what you said to him? Mark Marshall says, narcs love flying monkeys. That is surely apparent. Grateful I can see the narcissist for what their games are. Yes, indeed, my friend. And the flying monkeys, actually, I have a video coming out about that today, I think, at 7 p.m. With Dana. I think it's today. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. It'll be today or tomorrow. I can't recall. But it's coming. I've been trying to post my videos at least 24 hours in advance because of all the YouTube weirdness that's happening. You guys may or may not be aware, but a lot of weirdness going on. So that this way I can get stuff approved in advance. Bonnie says, mine is doing the silent treatment nonstop now, like he's stuck in Groundhog Day. It's creepy and weird. Hey, this is going to sound funny, Bonnie, but look, enjoy that silent treatment. I would enjoy it. I would just live do what you need to do to be preparing for whatever your next step is. And I would enjoy it on purpose. That's what I would do, because nobody wants to hear all that whining anyway, do they? All right. Trenda Fernandez says, are they happy with their new partner? That is a great question. Here's how I would describe this to you. Are they happy? Well, just as happy as they were with you when they first got with you. Maybe. They will eventually, probably on a similar timeline to the one that you experienced, switch into narc mode with them. They will eventually begin to control them, and probably they're already planting the seeds of control. I have done entire videos on this, Trenda. It is, are they happy? It's a temporary happy depending on how new the partnership is. They were no less happy with you. But right now, it's new and exciting and different. The new supply is sadly the worst, the person in the most difficult position, because even though you know that this is going to happen to them, you can't tell them because they won't believe you. And if you doubt me on that, think about, well, would you have believed this person's ex when they came to you and said, this person's a narcissist, they're going to hurt you? Of course not. you know. So they will eventually treat their new partner the same way. I suggest you look at my videos on the new source of supply. It will be very helpful for you. And if you need me to make more Trenda, let me know. I do not believe they will be any happier. And I've never seen, in fact, maybe this will help you. I've had the pleasure of meeting two of my ex-husband's wives that followed me. And both of them experienced pretty much identical abuse. So I found that interesting and very in, validating for me. I then knew for sure, okay, it wasn't me. It wasn't me this time. You know what I mean? It was very helpful to hear that, because one of them was about 10 years older than me. The other one was like 20 years younger than me, young enough to be his daughter. I don't know if it's 20 years, but 15 years at least. And I was 8 years younger than him. So, yeah. But they both experienced the same, I mean, almost identical abuse. So knowing that was very helpful for me, even though I felt bad for them, you know. Yeah. So that's how, and that's what I've seen. They have patterns in their relationships. A lot of times they even take them to the same places and do the same things with them that they did with you. It's kind of weird if you think about it, but that's how they are. Shannon says, I've been graduating. I can't talk. Shannon says, I've been gradually connecting more and more with appropriate, righteous anger. That's beautiful. You needed that. She says, if I were to go for all of it at once, I would probably explode. I understand. And you do need to find that anger to move to the next level, Shannon. And I'm incredibly, incredibly proud of you for everything that you have accomplished in your recovery, and for as far as you're going. I'm so, so proud of you. I really, that's all I'm going to say right here on this live stream. But girl, So, yes, let's talk about that some more. Maura says, this was my reply this morning, but usually I don't even reply. Oh, good for you. And I wouldn't reply anymore after that. That was just about the perfect thing to say, Maura. And maybe he'll get a clue and stop. And if he doesn't, well, you can always, I know you got to keep him moving because of the baby or whatever, but you could always feasibly block him or get one of those apps I talked about in the video where I talked about the 7 apps that'll help you, because those are court admissible, and it would be a lot harder for him to try to do one of those than regular text. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Dima says, how to protect myself from narcissists at work. Great question. Number 1, don't get too close to anybody at work if you don't know them well enough to know they're not a narcissist. Number 2, if you do have to deal with a narcissist at work, only just like you would deal with a co-parent, only talk about the business stuff. So if, Joe Blow, the narcissist, comes in your cubicle one day and says, hey, we're all going to go out and drink tonight. You want to come have a beer? Say, nope, I'm busy. And if they talk about, oh, well, where do you live? Or what's your house like? Or what are your kids or your family or whatever, like, just say, oh, I'm really sorry. I'm really busy right now. But just keep it light conversation and only focus on work. Don't allow them to get into your head. Don't give them one bit of weakness, emotion, anything like that. Just be all business all the time with those people. And that's, unless they actively attack you, that's going to be a very effective tactic to show them that you're not the person to mess with. Now, if they begin to get into your personal life, or they try to, negatively affect you at work, document, keep records of every single thing that happens. Make sure that every time you email them, you copy someone else so that there's no question about what's being done, what's being said. If they email you and don't copy that person, hit reply all and add that person back into the CC line. Make sure that there is a written record of every single thing you do with that person as much as possible. And if you need me to make a video on that, Dima, I will. I haven't done that in a little while, so I can always make a new one. Let me know your thoughts. Also, Dima, if you have specific questions about narcissists at work, throw them in the chat here so I can respond about them specifically. It's My Life says, I canceled my Facebook, but I opened it to join SPAN. I have not gotten the email to join yet. Okay. Are we friends on Facebook? If not, or you can message my page, my Angie Atkinson page, It's facebook.com/coach Angie Atkinson, I think. Send a message to my page, and Melina, who is my biz manager, will make sure you get into the group if you haven't gotten in yet. Sometimes they don't let people in with blank profiles because they don't know. It's real important that you answer the questions, because they don't always know, if you're somebody's narcissist hiding out and, pretending to be a survivor. So let them know you're It's My Life on YouTube, and let them know, that Angie sent you. They'll make sure you get in. Yeah. Let's see. Rose says, I know I'm not alone, but I feel alone. Oh, honey, I understand. Oh my gosh, I understand. I remember when I was younger, and had no idea what I was dealing with as far as, I mean, I was 19, 20, in college, lived with all these roommates, and we'd have all these people hanging out at our place. I'd be in the room full of people, and I would feel completely alone, utterly alone. Very much like that character from Beetlejuice that Winona Ryder played. I was dark back then. But I really, I know how it feels. I'm not trying to make light of your situation. I know how it feels to feel alone, even in a room full of people. And I just want you to know that even though we can't physically, all hang out together, you do have this group. You have us, the Spanily, and we've got your back as much as we can. So at least for emotional support, you have us. And I wish I could just reach out and give you a big hug right now. I can completely understand your situation and your pain. I'm so, so sorry. Um, let's see. Dima says, how can I protect myself? Give me more information, Dima, about protecting yourself at work. What questions specific, like, is there a specific situation you're dealing with, or you just want to know in general? Let me know. Velasco Aranda says, welcome, Velasco. I am grateful that I am learning and that I can give me a break instead of feeling responsible for what I lived through with a narcissist. Oh my gosh, that is such an important thing. Yeah, we have to give ourselves a break. The fact is that the narcissist showed up as this, beautiful, sunshine filled awesomeness, and turned out to be dark and stinky, proverbially speaking. And they are so good with fooling us, you know what I'm saying, and making us feel miserable about ourselves. Part of their game is to tear down our self-esteem so that we don't think anyone else would want us and we'll never leave them, at least in the relationship category. So yeah, I mean, even in narcissistic parents, as I know Shannon can attest to, and Malta, if he were here, narcissistic parents a lot of times um, keep us down by making sure that we know we're not quite good enough and that we'll never quite be good enough. And, and whether or not we end up with a spouse or not, they very often undermine our relationships. I can't tell you how many people I ended relationships with who might have been good for me, but I didn't give them a chance because my mommy didn't like them. And that's ridiculous. But there it is, y'all. There it is. So, but you can't regret the past. You can only move forward and look at the future. So I totally understand. And I'm sorry I got off on a little tangent there, Velasco, but I am happy to have you in our group. So welcome. Doreen B says, I just found an unknown number on my phone. Lots of creditors due to financial abuse, so I don't always answer or look. But I had a feeling, sure enough, a number I didn't recognize, an escort service. Oh, honey, are you done? Are you done being with this person now? Because an escort service is, oh, I'm sorry, Doreen. That's awful. I hope that this gives you the push you need to pull away. And I also hope that given what that number was about, that you are not being intimate with this person anymore. Because, gosh, that's horrible, horrible. I'm so sorry. Bella Amherst says, Bonnie, hello, my friend. Nice to see you. Yes, every day at the end of the day, thankful for a warm bed. Oh, indeed. Yes, indeed. Roof over my head, food, and all connections made here. Very isolated, so appreciate you all. Well, Belle, that is amazing, and that's part of the reason I do this, because narcissists isolate us. They want us to not have people. They want us to not have anyone, because if we have people backing us up, we might become strong enough to leave them. So I totally get it, and I'm happy that you're here with us, and I'm happy to see that you are grateful for the small things, because my gosh, the small things, that's where we start. When we're finding things to be grateful for, when we're finding things to be grateful for, we have more things coming toward us to be grateful for. And that is why I do Thankful Thursday every week. And that's why I ask you guys to every single day tell yourself 10 things you're grateful for and 3 things you love about yourself, whether you write them down or you just say them in your head or out loud, whatever, pray them, whatever it works, whatever it is. 10 things you're grateful for, 3 things you love about yourself every single day. So let's do something different today. Tell me 3 things you love about yourself right now in the chat. Hit me up. 3 things you love about yourself. I'm going to do it too. Let's see. I love that I am smart. I love that I am creative. And I love that I have the ability to bring together this amazing group of people and be part of it. Now you, tell me what you love about yourself. All right, let's see here. Sansu says, I'm thankful that the weather is better than yesterday. She said I had to reschedule my therapy appointment, which is today, so I can talk about what happened with the narc. Well, Sue, I think that's great, and I hope that you found yourself a good therapist. I'm really happy to hear that, honey. Doreen says, why did they call me? This just happened. Oh, it just happened. So wait a minute. Do you think that this person, so you're not with him anymore, right? That's what I thought. Okay. So do you think that he had something to do with it, your narc? Let me know. I'm confused now. I thought I knew what I was talking about. Now I don't think I did. Let me know, Doreen. Nicole says, happy birthday. Arlene says she's still not getting a notice. Arlene, are you subscribed to my channel? Did you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to get all notifications? And also, do you have the 33222 thing where you text the word AngieLive, all one word, AngieLive, to 33222? And are you in the United States? I think that only works in the United States, unfortunately, but yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, you should be notified every time. And if not, and if you don't do the 33222 thing, I've been trying to remember to post in the group when I go live each day, the span group, but I don't always recall that. So let me know your thoughts, Arlene, on that. I'm so sorry that you're not getting the notices. Morris says those are my favorite too, Bonnie. Bonnie says I'm grateful for not going around the mountain in blindness. I like that. She says, like the Israelites, they did 40 years, me 30. So I'm 10 years ahead of Moses and the Israelites. Grateful I am. I love that. That's great. That's great, Bonnie. You're a beautiful person. Shanisha Henry, hey girl, hey, welcome back. She says, I am realizing the power in the word no. Yes, she said, FYI, I blocked the ex-narc and I go to share your video, Angie, and I see the ex-narc in my contacts. In the group, in Vogue voice, she says, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. See, I don't have that voice, but I know what you're talking about. I'm with you. Right on, Shanisha. That is amazing. I love, love, love it. Love it. Okay, wait, where was I? Hold on, let me find you. Okay. All right. Okay. And we have James F., who says, happy birthday to AB. Alicia Teague says, I know I need to leave, but I feel so drained. I'm a disabled vet. She says, I have no way of getting my stuff together. And 4 children. It's so overwhelming. My children aren't his. I feel your pain. I do. But I'll tell you something, and I don't know if this is even a possibility for you, but Alicia, but a couple things to think about. Could you talk to the VA and explain what's going on and see if they will help you? A lot of times, they will. I can't remember who said it, but somebody in the span group was talking about a similar situation, and their person was being investigated because they had been abusive to the point that she was diagnosed with CPTSD. So that's something you might think about. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. But in the meantime, do the thing we talked about while kind of train the dog training thing, where you, number one, do not respond at all when they are negative, to you, when they do things that are not acceptable. It's just like when a dog pees on the carpet, you smack them on the nose. When a narcissist treats you like crap, you ignore them, because that's like punishment to them if you just don't respond or react, or if you do respond like this. That's very interesting. No expression, no like real comeback. And then when they're nice to you, you respond positively as they would want you to. While you're living with them, that's the best way to deal with them, but it's freaking exhausting. So I totally feel you. But check with the VA if that's an option for you and ask them, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. Get a counselor there maybe and say, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. It's emotional abuse. It's constant. I'm so tired. I'm disabled. I can't do anything. Sometimes they'll like put you up in an apartment or, they'll help you if that's a possibility for this person. I mean, I'm so sorry, Alicia. That's terrible. Maura says, happy birthday. Margus says, once I am set with my life, I'm going to use my wings and fly to see Angie. Keep your balcony doors open so I can land smooth. Nargis, I am totally hanging out with you when you're ready. Okay. Hit me up, girl. We'll do it. Sansu Wellness says you can't reason with a narc, never. That's right. That's right. You cannot. They're unreasonable people. Hope says, Angie, why do I sometimes feel like I'm a bad person? I don't know why. I'll tell you what, Hope, it's because your mother told you were a bad person. Maybe not saying, Hope, you're a bad person. But what she did was constantly remind you that you're not good enough. You're not, if you're not doing what I want, you're not good enough. And even if you are doing what I want, you're still not good enough. And none of that is true, Hope. You are good enough. And the thing is, the reason you sometimes feel like a bad person is because, like, for example, when you set boundaries with your mother, when you stomped on those eggshells, you upset her. She was angry. She was mad. She, for your whole life, has been conditioning you to believe that's not okay, that it was your fault, that by not following her wishes and doing what she wanted, that you were a bad person. The truth is, she's the one who might be labeled as such because she's the one who has treated her daughter to this way for so long that she sometimes feels like a bad person when you're a perfectly nice person. Hope, don't beat yourself up and do not, one of the things that happened, Hope, when I went no contact with my person like her, uh, was that I had to go through this whole big long thing about, do I really think that, or is that just some crap that my mother put in my head? Do I really believe that thought, or do I really think this, that, or the other thing? You have to sort of go through a reawakening and kind of rediscover what you really think and what you really believe, because you don't even really, when you've been raised by one of these people and you've spent a lot of time with one of these people, you don't even really know what you really believe until you sit down and think about it. And there are pluses and minuses to that, but it certainly can help you to change your perspective, Hope. And I want that for you. I want you to ask yourself, is there really any reason that I would be, I mean, are you hurting people? Are you stealing? And I'm not talking about hurting your mother by telling her no, because that doesn't count. I'm talking about, have you done anything to hurt people on purpose? Have you stolen from people? You know, have you done anything terrible? I mean, if you haven't, you're just a person. You're not a bad person. And my guess is, as kind and sweet as you are, that you're a good person. Tell me what you think, Hope. Let's see here. John 316 is here. Hi, beautiful Angie. She says, hello. Welcome back, my friend. Happy to see you. And Maura says, Ellen, that's a big work. Ellen May, that's a big workout. You deserve a warm bubble bath. Yes, indeed. All about the warm bubble baths. Bonnie says, yes, Maura, it's amazing that those three got together. Angie, Dana, and Grannon always resonated with me the most. Angie, of course, is a major sunshine. Woo! Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate you, my friend. And I like Dana and Richard very well. They're great people. So always happy to help spread the message. All right, let's see here. Belle of Amherst has happy birthday wishes for AB. Thank you, thank you. And Shannon's, oh, here it goes. Shannon said I had an unfortunate encounter with a massage therapist. He did the massage after drinking, yelled at me, insulted the doctor whose office he worked at. I reported it to the doctor, but he wasn't fired. Huh. Sue, are you still here? Sansu Wellness? I know that Sansu Wellness is a certified massage therapist or registered massage therapist or whatever they're called. Um, isn't there some board that Shannon could report this person to? Because that's really unacceptable. I'm certain that was a professional situation. And wow, I'm so sorry, Shannon. That's horrible. That was recent. There's got to be some like certifying agency that you should be able to report him to, and you should, because I'm certain that that's against every single rule in the freaking world. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Alicia says he's right here, hiding the fact that I am on here. Right on, girl. Right on. I'll be quiet. Hopefully you got your earplug in or your earbud in. Wally says, just learned the real meaning of compassion. However, being forced by mental health to compassion is hell. Yeah. I learned compassion. I mean, I think it was always in me, but I understood the real meaning of compassion when certain events happened in my life that made me realize I better not be judging anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because not that I was ever super judgmental, but I certainly, I used to judge people's parenting a lot, and that started before I even was a parent, to be honest with you. But I was a photographer in college, and I enjoyed it very much. But I would always see these people with their kids, and I would be like, my kids are never gonna act like that. Well, my first child did like literally every single thing that I said that about, and and throughout his life, he's 20 now. Throughout his life, he has showed me in every possible way not to be a judgmental person. I'm not saying that's his whole purpose in life, but I do think that was one of his purposes for me, was to teach me to not judge anyone and to be open-minded and just try to see individuals for who they are and without labels. So it is. It's hard, whether it's mental health or your own child who forces you to raise your, awareness. It's hard, but it's worth it in the long run. It is. Let's see here. John 3:16 says, "Thank you for being you." Thank you. And back at you. Hope says, "I feel like I'm the toxic person." Well, honey, that's because your mother wants you to feel that way. You are not the toxic person. You are not. Don't allow her voice to be in your head. Hope, I need you to trust your gut. I need you to trust yourself and know you're not the bad person. You're not the toxic person. A toxic person tries to control everybody. You're not trying to do that. You're just trying to live your life and be happy. Let me know your thoughts. Shanisha Henry says, "I am focused, y'all." Yes. I love it. Love it. Bonnie says a tiger does not change their stripes, and I would agree with that and say that neither does a narcissist. I'm just kidding. I know you meant what you meant, but I like that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Maura says, "Shannon, that is crazy, and Angie is the best." Love you, girl. Thank you. And I agree, that was crazy. Nargis says, "Hope, Narcs made this is perfect. Listen up, Hope. Listen up." She says, Nargis, first of all, let me just say hugs to you, my sister. She said, and she's not really like my blood sister, but she's my sister, you know. She says, "Hope, narcs make us doubt ourselves and our decisions when they keep pecking the words, 'You're the bad one, you're the one fighting with me,' into our ears. We start believing them." That is absolutely the truth. Gosh, my eyes are watering. I'm not even sad. But that's the truth. That's exactly right. And that's a very good point, Nargis. They do make us doubt ourselves. They do. And that's exactly how they do it. The little whispers, right? The little, this is how it is. And eventually you start to believe them, especially if they isolate you the way they do. I'm not crying. I'm really not. I think I got like some makeup in my eye or something. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's an allergy thing. All right. Let's see. AB says, "Oh, thank you for the birthday wishes and the beautiful birthday song, Angie. I love you and your voice, girl. Y'all brought tears of joy. What a special treat." Aw, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much. And I'm not saying my voice is beautiful because I think it's a little bit ridiculous, but I'll still do it. I don't care. You gotta be okay with laughing at yourself sometimes. But I figure like for a long time, nobody sang happy birthday to me. So I always try to sing it to you guys because one of the things I do here is, and I'm not crying, I'm really not, but one of my reasons for being here is simply just because I try to serve you in the way that the stuff that I could have used during my own situation, my own abuse, my own recovery. What could I have used? And sometimes it's just validation, and sometimes it's knowledge, and sometimes it's for somebody to sing me happy damn birthday. So happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. All right, let's see here. Mr. Wanaland said is back. Good morning. Welcome back, my friend. Says, "Good morning. My ex-narc did it again and beat his current girlfriend. They went to court and the judge let him off. No punishment whatsoever. Will he ever get his due, per se?" Well, let me just tell you, karma is not a nice person, but karma's not a person. Karma's a bitch, right? But my guess here is that he convinced the new girlfriend to drop the charges, in which case they can't do a lot. But it's on court. It's at court. So it's on record. So if it happens again, chances are it could be more of a serious situation. Um, my feelings are, don't focus on that, because whatever, you should focus on this person as little as possible and what they're doing in their daily life. And it sucks that he did this to his girlfriend, but she has to make her own choices. You've made your choice. You want to be happy and violence free, right? So stay focused on what you want and try not to dwell on this. It does suck. They should get punishment. He should be punished. But if he has convinced her to stay around, unfortunately, you want to warn somebody, don't you? Especially in a physically abusive situation. Um, you want to say, "Hey, this person has done this to me. They're going to keep doing it." But it's just, unfortunately, it does not change the way they feel, because they're in the middle of all of that mess. I don't know the answer. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hugs and love to you, my friend. Stay strong and try to focus on what you can control and not what you can't. It's really helpful. Shannon says massage therapist both ways. The relationship is intimate by the nature of it, of course. She says need to have trust and good behavior by both therapist and client. I agree 100%. It is, and an intimate type. Anybody touching your body in places that no, most people don't touch your body is an intimate situation, but it's really important for the relationship to be very professional, I think, as well as intimate. Trust is important, but good behavior is, I think, of the utmost importance. I would be very upset in that situation myself. I guess Sue isn't here because she said she had an appointment, but Shannon, maybe hit Sue up in the mastermind group and ask her if she knows of a proper accrediting authority you can report the person to, because it's really not okay at all. And I certainly wouldn't want that to happen to other people if if it could be avoided. Just saying, maybe they could, I don't know. Narga says, I'm supposed to be resting away, but here I am typing. Aw. She says, I can't get enough of Sister Angie, and it has been a long time since I've been here. Well, I am always thrilled to see you when you do make it in, Nargis, and I want you to rest, but big hugs and love to you, sister. Big hugs and love to you. Bonnie says, narcs make me feel crazy. That's their MO. Yeah, make you feel crazy. That is their MO. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to throw you off kilter so you can't be strong. If you look, how do I put this? Okay, so let's say this fingernail polish bottle is the narcissist puts you on the top of this fingernail polish bottle instead of flat on the ground. And what are you going to do? You're just going to fall right at the top, or maybe they, they put you like on this is a terrible example. I'm trying to show you an example and I can't. This is what I was thinking of was a top, an upside down top, and you're standing on the top of the top trying to balance, and the narcissist is standing over there pushing to knock you over. They want you to feel off balance. They want you to feel confused, and they want you to feel crazy, because again, it will create more dependence in you on them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely right, Bonnie. Belle of Amherst says, Rose, I hope you find a place of solace in the midst of difficulties. I know just how you feel. Tomorrow could be completely different. I hope it is. Right on. Right on. Oh, Sue, I like this. She says, I want to have a span retreat where we can be together as a group. Angie, you can put together a program for this, taking it a step further. Actually, yes, I want to do that as well. And I think that's a real possibility. Somebody was talking to me about that. I need to get back to them. What we need is, we need people to help us organize it, Sue, because I am silly busy, and I want to do it, but I'm not like made of money. So we would have to charge individual people to come to help support the thing, but I think we could probably get some really good discounts, and probably find something that is, reasonable. And I don't know if we want to go like to a hotel or like some cabins somewhere. I'm more of a hotel girl myself, but I'm flexible. So yeah, I love, love, love that idea, Sue. I want to do it. And let me know in the chat here, you guys, are you interested in a span retreat? Would you come hang out for a weekend or a few days and get to know your Spanily a little better? Let me know. M. Wilk is back. Good morning, M. Wilk, and welcome back, my friend. Doreen B. says, Bonnie, I am behind you. I have only 5 years on the Israelites for desert wandering. I've wandered for 35 years, but I'm done wandering. I love it. I love it. I know, and I know it's hard. And you know what? Here's the thing. What I don't want anyone to do is regret the time they spent with the narcissist. And I know that sounds stupid, but you can't get back the time. So why waste your time now regretting something you can't change? Stay focused on being happy. Stay focused on what you do want, not what you don't, what you can control, not what you can't. All right. All right. Maura DeLuca says, I know a lot of us. Oh, wait, I'm going to read her question and then I'm going to talk about that. She says, I know a lot of us suffer from fibromyalgia and similar ailments. Does anyone have a good mattress recommendation for that? All about self care these days. Okay, first of all, I have a good mattress. It's one of those pillow top, gel top deals. I bought it on a huge sale, but it's really nice, very comfortable. But I can't recall the name of it right now. But I will see if anybody else has recommendations for Maura in the comments here. The other thing is, I have an interview coming. It's already recorded with somebody who's going to talk about fibromyalgia and some ways to make it better, herbal and food and stuff like that. So that'll be coming probably over the weekend. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully that will be helpful because I know a lot of survivors have similar issues. And I've even done videos on how indirectly this can be actually caused by, or maybe directly by, narcissistic abuse. It's shocking, but it's very upsetting. And I stopped talking about it for the most part because of the fact that someone said to me, well, if you publicize the fact that it can be caused by abuse, then a lot of doctors will think that it is a mental thing, which it is not. And I said that in the videos, but because what it is it affects your body chemistry. It affects I'm not going to go into it all, but that I stopped talking about it because I didn't want to remove any validity or to take away the the possibility of treatment and stuff like that, because you don't want people thinking it's a mental disease or a mental illness, because it's not. It's nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? It's not a personality thing. It's a physical thing that is affected by the brain chemistry, the body chemistry, which is affected by abuse. Okay, moving on. Summer Rafferty is here. Hey, Summer, welcome. She says, hello, Angie. Good morning. Thank you so much for doing what you do. My pleasure, and welcome to our morning chat and the Spanily. Happy to have you. Shannon says, I had to see him at the office at future visits. Of course, I discontinued the medical massages. Yeah, Shannon, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have had to deal with that. They should have fired that person. I mean, I don't understand why they wouldn't fire someone who not only abused a patient, but who also, talked bad about their office. I mean, if somebody did that in my world over here, I would definitely not have that person. Wait a minute. Who is this? What? Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. I have to. Liza B sent me a super chat for $100. Liza, thank you so much. I did not expect that at all. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you, Liza. Do you have a question I can answer for you? Let me know. Thank you. Thank you. Did not expect. I never ask for super chats because I know not everybody even has the ability to, have their own money. So I totally feel you. Now I lost my place in chat. Okay. Liza, thank you again. I really, really appreciate you. All right. Hello, Miss Charisma. I just saw you there. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm trying to see. Okay, well, I did lose my space in chat, so I'm going to have to start where I can because it won't let me scroll up anymore. Let's start with Waters Above. Says, yes, thankful I've recently found you. Realized just in the past few weeks that my husband is a covert narcissist. Been binge watching yours and Melanie Evans. We have a 5-year-old and he's a sole income earner. Oh, honey, I understand. I understand. I'm happy to have you here today. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the Spanily. I'm glad that you consider me among that which you're thankful for, and I hope that you stay strong. I know how hard it is when you're stuck the way you feel stuck at the moment, but instead of feeling stuck, I want you to start thinking about new ways you can do stuff. Like one of the things I do on the side kind of is I run this mastermind group for people who want to start their own work at home business, and that is something that could benefit you. I'm not asking you to join it because it does cost a few bucks, but I've got lots of free trainings available that you could take and reach out. Lots of things you could do for free to start your own work at home business. You could tell your husband, oh, it's just a little hobby I'm doing on the side because, he probably doesn't think you're capable anyway, right? So I'm sorry. That you're going through this. Stay strong and stick with us. We'll help you get through it. All right. And also, you might want to look, I don't know if you want to, but maybe you want to look at queenbeing.com/plan, PLAN. That is where I have like a sort of a planning kit to help you prepare to leave if that's something you wanted to do. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, but welcome again. Summer says, also good morning, everyone else. Andrea Christensen says, court was yesterday. He wound up in the ER at the heart hospital, did court over the phone, of course. He was trying to get another extension. He still says he wants to be a family. He was totally unprepared. Well, I'm not saying that he wasn't really having a heart problem, but what I am saying is how convenient. How convenient. I'm sorry to hear that he was, that he manipulated that way. I don't know that he was manipulating. I can't know that for sure, but he is an abuser. So you don't want to be with him. And I hope that you didn't fall for his, well, I guess that's what you just kind of told me. You didn't fall for it, but let me know your thoughts. Stop the Chaos is back, says better today. Thankful for the pair. Thankful for the pair I grew these past few days. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Stop the Chaos. I'm thankful for that for you as well. I totally feel you. Sansu says, I don't know where he works. Oh, your ex. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope they can find him. Bonnie says, Doreen, wait a minute. Sue, I assume you've already thought about the skip tracer thing. It's a service that collectors use called skip tracing. I don't know. That's something to think about. Bonnie says, Doreen, and hey, Sue, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Message me on Facebook all that you know about him, and I'll see what I can find out. I'm kind of good at finding people you wouldn't expect people to be able to find. Okay. Bonnie says, Doreen, so even if we have 1 year ahead of Moses and the Israelites wandering in the desert, I think we can probably be grateful for that. You guys are so funny. Nargis says, wow, Amanda, that's a lot of accomplishment. High five, lady. Yes, indeed. Oh, look, Adrian's back. Hey, Adrian, how you doing, girl? She says, good morning, Angie, Mora, and everyone. Yes, Angie, you have to be prepared for the gaslighting and narcissistic rage when you converse with them. She says, you have to choose what is important to converse. Right on. Shanisha Henry says, I was talking to a patron at my job. Then there was another in the vicinity growled and seemed angered by my voice. I ain't dimming my light for nobody. Yes. Do not dim your light. And everybody, I want everybody here to listen carefully. Do not dim your voice or your light. Okay, maybe dim your voice a little bit if you're being too loud in a library, but don't dim your light because that's so important. And Shanisha, I'm so proud of you. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Shine on. Everybody here, Spanily, shine on. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, it feels so good. I just feel so liberated hearing that. All right. Okay. Belle says, okay, first of all, Belle, let me tell you something. She says, would you explain how we join the group that is a level above the live chat? What's it called and how do you join things? Okay, so there's Span. You can go to queenbeing.com/span. I don't know that it's a level above, but it is free. And it is something that is 24/7. We have we have admins from around the world so that they can make sure that 24/7 we try to keep the group safe. We watch carefully. We make sure we have a discussion among the admins always going on about the group, and we're always doing our best to keep everybody safe there. So Span, you learn about it at queenbeing.com/span, SPAN. Or you can just go to queenbeing.com and you'll see it right on the front page and link to it. Here's the other thing I want to say. I've been thinking about starting a private coaching group or two, small coaching groups, so that we would all sort of be on camera together and talking about the stuff. If anyone is interested in that, let me know in the chat here because it would be something that I would basically it would be a lot cheaper than one-on-one coaching, but it would allow you more individual time with me, and you could, if you chose to, get on and speak with me face to face if that was of interest, or you could just type to me, whatever is easier for you. All right. Waters Above says, I have a strong value to homeschool. Circumstances make me feel stuck. I understand completely. And, there are still things you can do, even if you're, I know one homeschooling mom who makes a lot of money working from home, writing books, building websites, doing that kind of stuff. And I could teach you how to do that. Just saying. Okay. And quite honestly, I really think I know there's a lot of people doing homeschool content out there, but I think if you're doing homeschooling, that in itself could really open up a lot of doors for you as far as creating content. So think about that, especially if you're passionate about it, which it sounds like you are. I need to scroll down again. I hope I don't lose my place, but I want to make sure that my that we don't have that I didn't miss a question. Hold on one second, guys. From Liza. Here we go. Let's see. Because she was so kind to give me that chat, the super chat. I just want to make sure I don't miss her. Okay. Let me just look this way. It'll be easier. Okay. Liza B. Here we go. Nikki Lee says, well deserved, Angie, and hugs to Liza B. Thank you. Renee says, you rock, Liza. Liza says, Angie makes a difference. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Maura says, Liza, that's great. Liza says, it took me half my life or more to figure out what Angie's talking about, and I don't wish that on anyone. Thank you. I really do appreciate your support so much. Thank you, Liza. Nikki Lee says, Liza, yes, she does. You're amazing. I love seeing Angie's face when you donated. I was surprised. I really don't do this for money. I do this because I really want to support everybody that, a lot of people want to do private coaching. They can't afford it, or if they can't afford it, their person won't let them have the money. And that's why I do this, so that I can reach as many people as need me and, as much as possible. So thank you. Now you're all going to make me cry and whatnot. Okay, hold on. I'm going to scroll back. Oh, yes. Nikki hopes that Liza's doing well now. Liza says, I know Angie wants some sort of dude ranch to help. To help heal. I wish I could give that to her. Oh my gosh, that is my ultimate dream. And one day, maybe it will happen. I literally, oh, that's a good idea, Sue, about the Airbnb. I literally, I would love to have like some sort of dude ranch, some kind of big ranch where people could just come and live as long as they needed to and heal and bring their kids. We could have an on-site like homeschool situation. I mean, I have so many ideas. I'm shaking just thinking about it. So someday, I don't make near enough money yet to do that. But if and when I ever do, it's coming. It's coming. Yes, Liza. Liza says, Nikki, you bet I am. Good to hear, says Nikki. It gives me hope. Yes, indeed. And Liza says, wait, I thought I had one more. We forget what hope feels like, so sometimes it's hard to give. That is so true. So true. And she says the opposite of hope is despair. Yep. And one more. Wait, where would it go? Yeah, Nikki agrees. Okay, wait a minute. Renee says she's interested in video group chat. Okay, Renee. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Let's see here. Montana Sammy Joe says, until my SSI comes through, I budget 307. Oh, I understand. I never did scholarships for life coaching because unfortunately my time is so limited. I do offer scholarships for courses and stuff if you need it. Montana Sammy Joe, so reach out to me. I will be happy to work with you on that. But I do not, unfortunately, it's not possible with my schedule to do the live coaching for free. If I do set up the group coaching thing, though, when enough people are interested, then I may offer a couple of scholarships for that, for the private group coaching. So keep that in mind as we move forward. Okay, guys. Liza, I want to say thank you again. It means so much to me. It really does. I appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you so much. Shannon Sue says report to the State Board of Massage Therapists. Wait a minute. I want to see what Rebecca Horst had to say really quick before I go. Hold on. I can't type. I'm trying to use Control F to find people. So I hope I don't. Okay. Oh, she said I made it in. Let's see. All right. Let's see. She said, I love that I'm a mom. Oh, this is good. She's talking about what she loves about herself. I love that I'm a mom. I love that I'm self-sufficient, have a roof over my head. I love that I can abstract. It's fun. Yes, absolutely. And I'm going to tell you something. Rebecca is one of those. Mary Poppins kind of moms. She's cool. I like her. Okay, let's see what else. She says, I love, oh, she says the VA hospital. Yes, the VA will help you, Alicia. So take note of that. Thank you, Rebecca. All right, VA will help him too. She says, many vets don't go get help until they hit rock bottom. The sooner you or he gets reviewed by the VA, the better for a baseline and easier to help later. Untreated PTSD gets worse over time. That's true. Thank you, Rebecca, for your knowledge. Okay, happy birthday, she said. Okay, everybody, I wish I could stay and talk so much longer, but I have to run. Got a lot to get done today. Please continue the chat. Please let me know if you are interested in the group small group coaching, like I'm thinking 5 to 8 people in the group where each person would get a time to talk and then we would all talk together as a group. And of course I would offer my personal tips and advice just like I would in normal coaching, but it would be a group. It would be a lot cheaper per person. The other thing is, I can't remember what the other thing is. I'm having a moment. Anyway, whatever it was, I'll look and figure it out later. Don't forget to tell me 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things you love about yourself today too, if you can remember. And I will be back to read the rest of the chat after my next appointment. So hugs and love to each and every one of you. And thank you for being a part of my day and a part of my life. Liza, thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. Everybody, thank you for being here. Thanks for being part of this family. Big hugs and love to each and every one of you. I'll see you soon. Oh, I should tell you this. Wait, I'll be back for a video at 7 p.m. tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow morning for a quick check-in. All right, see you soon.